What's up, bitches? You're watching Mimosa Cole. Today, I just finished a delivery. I kind of pulled into the driveway. Sometimes if, the sun's kind of in my eyes, can't really see the numbers on the houses, sometimes they'll try to hide them from me. They're too ashamed to be numbered like the rest of us. These, white suburban folk, upper middle class. I'm just kind of doing it very slow, going 5 miles an hour or something. Finally, I kind of make a complete stop. I see the place, 365, pull into the driveway, and you notice that the father and his children are out in the front yard. The significant thing I found of my findings of these this father and these children, it's that one of the children, the son, it was wearing this t-shirt that was a dinosaur, which, I like dinosaurs as a kid, I think dinosaurs, still think they're really cool. I think any kid who, takes a liking to, dinosaurs, maybe, trains or, I don't know, something like that. I think that's pretty cool, because I liked those when I was a kid. But the thing about this dinosaur is he was holding it was holding an American flag. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but dinosaurs were extinct long before America was a country. In fact, I think dinosaurs went extinct millions of years ago. So if they went extinct millions of years ago, why is this dinosaur holding an American flag? I don't really know. But yeah, in all seriousness, I think it's kind of weird. If I have to give my honest opinion, I saw, first glance at it, I didn't have really neutral thoughts, I don't know. I felt like, I don't know, it sounds kind of bad. It sounds like I'm anti-American, but I kind of frown upon, the father for giving the kid a shirt with a dinosaur holding an American flag. Why do I think that? At first I wasn't really sure. I thought there was no problem with that. It's really, it doesn't really harm anyone. But in a way, it kind of harms the kid. It just attaches. Are we just gonna every single thing our kid takes a liking to? Are we just gonna paste an American flag alongside that too? Are we gonna teach our kids that everything we love about this world is, America has this good connection with, and I don't think that's something we should be teaching our kids. I don't know, it's a bit far-fetched. Maybe if I had a couple conversations with other people about this finding, maybe they kind of open me up a bit more to other ways of thought on this. This is just first reason that came to my head for why I thought that. Not because I don't hate America or anything. What was that? I went to breathe in. It's my throat was closed for a second. That was kind of weird. Maybe it's because I'm nervous about this video. I'm nervous about making the YouTube video. Maybe. I'm kind of nervous. Not really nervous at all, actually. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just end the video. To be honest, why I've not been posting, I haven't been, making as many videos, but, I don't know. Every time I would make a video, it's at this point, around the point we're at right now, I would kind of lose track and go off on something else, and then, just have to I don't know, come back to some point I was trying to make minutes ago, which is kind of what I'm doing now. Just go way off track. I may have to stop this and make a second scene or something, a little cut scene. maybe a little commercial break or something, because I'm actually pulling in right now. So yeah, I'll get back to the chase, but for now, yeah, that's like a big problem with a lot of my videos. And even if I try making notes or something, little bullet points, that doesn't really work. But yeah, I'll get back to the point. I'm gonna go in and do another delivery. I'll get back to this whole shebang, this whole debacle thing. And yeah, see you in a second. What's up, bitches? I'm back. Coming back from my next delivery. I always just choose to only do these videos on the way back from deliveries. That's just my preference. Unless I know like exactly where the place is or exactly where the road is. I didn't know where this one was, so I don't know, like 15 minutes went by since I ended that last little cutscene, like a little cutscene. Not cutscene. Okay, whatever. So yeah, back to the point. Kid wears a shirt with Dinosaur holding an American flag. I see something wrong with that. I think we should separate patriotism and our love for dinosaurs. That is my argument. And the reason is, like, why do we feel the need to put put the American flag on everything, It's like dinosaurs and our love for this country have absolutely nothing to do with each other. Like, whose idea was it to really combine the two, Is it like, are our, like, American shirts as it is now, is that really not enough? Because, I own a couple American shirts. I'm trying to think. I could think of one. I think there's another one I had. Yeah, that's kind of it. I think maybe, when I was a kid, I probably owned a couple more or something. Yeah. I don't know. I have some Bears jerseys. I feel like that kind of counts. Some football jerseys. I'm a big Bears fan. So yeah, go Bears. I do count that as love in my country because I think football is, pretty important to America. It's like our sport. So I think by really enjoying football, that's kind of my way of, being an American, I guess. I don't know. I see some people flying American flags. That's just not my thing. Just flags in general, not really my thing. It just seems like so much. You gotta, like, put it down halfway, and, like, I don't know. I think it's, whatever when other people do it and stuff. I don't know, it just seems like a lot, So I just saw a flag. There's another flag right there. It's like, I don't know. Whatever. It just seems like the kind of thing people, like, put on their house when they don't know how else to decorate their house. When they just look at their house and just see this, like, nothing's on the house, no decorations, and just, like, they have nothing else they want to put on the house, It's like there's another one, another one with American flags on it. That one had, like, 2 or 3. Nothing else on it. I'm like, guys, come on, like, put something else. Get, like, I don't know, like a wreath or something. Wreaths can be year-round, apparently. Yeah, I got a friend who makes wreaths for, like, some small company now. And, like, they make bank. And these are, like, you can have, like, them for the summer, for the spring. Like, there's, like, different seasonal ones. It's not just for winter. Apparently winter's their, like, slowest season or something. Where they make the least amount of money. I don't know what the deal with that is. I think there's my theory. I haven't really asked about it. I kind of actually forgot what the explanation was. But my own explanation why I assume that's the case is because I think there's a lot of like mainstream businesses that only make wreaths during the winter, so that kind of takes away from the smaller wreath companies who do it year round. And maybe with these Christmas ones, like I don't know, maybe they're just way cheaper, you know? They like that these they're just trying to mass produce, and the people who only get wreaths for Christmas don't really tell the difference, don't really see a big difference between like a super cheap one or like a super pricey one. Probably more likely to go with the cheap one. So, and they're probably more likely to go to a more mainstream place like Target or Jewel-Osco or Costco, which, you know, I don't like see. I don't know. It's like, you know, they're mainstream wreath buyers, you know. I don't think they really really know where to go for wreaths, you know. Probably don't know anyone else who does. Like, you know, I was looking for flowers the other day. For my girlfriend, kind of in a rush, you know. I was gonna do it on the way to we had like a little meeting area spot, but you know, I was gonna stop at Target on the way because Target was on the way. And I don't know, I tried looking for other places that were smaller, like, you know, like floral companies, florist companies or whatever. But like, it just seems like they put so much effort into, like, I don't know. Oh man, that's a horrible driver. Man, almost like went like right in front of me when like taking a turn. It's like, dude, take sharper turns, man. Like, come on. But yeah, like, you know, it seems like they spend a lot more time on, like, you know, making the flowers for like weddings, and maybe like making a like really fancy corsages and, you know, more like advanced flowers stuff. But I just want flowers, you know. Yeah, I do a little bouquet of flowers, or I don't know. But you know, I went to Target, they didn't have them. You know, for them, because it's only seasonal for them. And yeah, I never got her the flowers, which I feel kind of bad about, because she's been hinting about wanting flowers. And I don't know, I just haven't really gotten to it. Someday I will, though. Someday I'll get her flowers. And, you know, this will just be out of any random occasion, you know? Not just like, oh, hey, happy birthday, here's some flowers, which I should have probably gotten some on her birthday. But, you know, once again, you know, little complications here and there. Wasn't really able to. I did get her a good birthday gift. So that's kind of, you know, I don't really have to on the birthday, but like, I don't know, because, you know, that's like a birthday present. So I wasn't like expected to. But yeah, I actually have to go again. I didn't really get down to the whole Dinosaur America thing. But maybe I'll try to think of some kind of concluding statement. Because I feel like I haven't really been talking about it that much. I don't know. Maybe if I think of any other like extra points, maybe like sum it all up together. Alright, yeah, I gotta go get some pizzas. I'll see ya. And I continue the video. Anything I want to add? Well, I do want to make like a connection between, you know, the shirt with the dinosaur and the American flag to, well, I mean, I noticed last winter during Christmas season, yeah, I've recently been seeing like I don't know, just like a big incline in like, I don't know, like Disney Christmas, like Disney and Christmas are now kind of like collided, you know, like combined. I don't know, what's the word, you know, when two rappers like co-work, two rappers co-create, you know what I'm saying? Well, you it's like they got this little, like, Disney and Christmas just have this, like, little side project together now. When Christmas comes around, it's like they kind of team up. It's kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. Like, I just have started noticing that now. Like, you see, like, Star Wars and Christmas together. You see Mickey Mouse and Christmas. Like, everything that, like, is bought by Disney, it gets all Christmased up. Like, I'd see in big inflatables of these characters, but, like, they're wearing Christmas hats, or, like, they're, Christmassy things, or, I don't know, anything holiday season related. It's just kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know, like, these are people who love Christmas, and, it's like, this is speaking from an atheist, like, I love Christmas, I love celebrating Christmas. I've been told, by Christians, I've had Christians tell me, you're an atheist, why do you celebrate Christmas? I say, like, guys, there's nothing different I do outside of maybe the church part, which, let's be honest, everyone I've talked to mentions the church part, hates it. So I'm literally just getting the good things about it. And I don't even mind giving gifts, I see people having a problem with the gifts too, but I think there is an important lesson learned in, I don't know, like, giving to each other and, like, I don't know, just caring about each other. I think that's, Christmas shares, Christmas, it spreads important themes and morals that I think everyone can learn from. I think that's also to be said about a lot of other traditions. I don't really know much about, like, Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. I'm sure they got their own themes that, people can learn a lot from. But, that's just my experiences, like, growing up with Christmas and Santa Claus and everything. I don't know. It's also kind of weird, though, that, like, sometimes they'll have, like, the whole thing, They'll have, like, Jesus as a baby. They have all the, I don't know, animals, like the barn animals, manger animals, I think so, yeah. And, like, the other Moses, I don't know, man. Yeah, just whoever else was there at the time. That's, I don't know, personally, that's kind of weird, too, that's kind of different, because that's always been around, but I don't think that's very related to, the themes we all learn, all caring about each other. I think that's always going to stick around, having these, having these commodities be put in front of our front lawns. That's not going to be around forever. Maybe, or, like, the ways we tell about, Christ's birth. We can't guarantee it's always going to be like that. I see in the future, even, like, after, maybe after, like, religion's completely forgotten about, which, wouldn't be for, like, man, it'll be a long time. Might take, like, a whole ice age or something, but, I don't know, hypothetically, if it happened, I do feel like, like, the commodities, the stories and everything would go, but then the things that would take longer to go is the fact that we have holidays or, certain days where we represent certain parts of ourselves as human beings, and we just embrace that part especially. I think it's going to take a much longer time for, the concept of holidays to pass before, like, the reasons we have those holidays. Does that make sense? Yeah, because, like, we have a holidays, reasons for having them. The reasons will go away, but then the things they represent will stay. And, we'll have new reasons for why we have those same holidays. I think that would just kind of give the holiday more life, We have the holiday, and whatever comes out of it is what the holiday is about. Is that not what, holidays are about? what like comes out of these traditions. We all just do these, I don't know, these wacky tradition things, you know, and just however we feel about them, you know, that's the meaning of whatever holidays these holidays are, like Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever. I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. So, in conclusion, I don't think we should have to incorporate America into every single thing our kids are into. I don't think we should, you know, they really has no place with dinosaurs or trains. I know I'm definitely overreacting. I agree with you. I am overreacting about this. You know, this is just like a little thought that passed my head, and I just decided to kind of do a more in-depth kind of think out loud to you guys. You know, just like, you know, maybe there's like an extended reason to it. So, you know, you want to celebrate America, do it on America Day, do it on Independence Day. You want to celebrate America, you know, just maybe do it on a daily basis or something. Like, that's fine. I think pushing other people is not that cool. You know, like pushing it on other people. Like, you know, like we make our kids do like the pledge every day. Like, what's the deal with that? Like, do we seriously think we're doing our kids a favor by having them recite a pledge of allegiance to our country? Like, just think about how that sounds. A pledge of allegiance. Just saying I'm going to be loyal to my country. That's basically what pledge of allegiance means. Like, I'm going to be loyal to my country. I will serve it. I am my country's servant. You know, I follow whatever orders my country gives me. Like, that's, I don't know. Like, I know, like, people roll their eyes when we talk about fascism and how, you know, we're a fascist country for doing these patriotic things. But when you see something like that and just see that, like, the only countries that really do that are, like, America and North Korea. Like, it really makes you kind of second guess yourself. Kind of say, hey, you know, maybe the way things are now, like, just because that's how they are now and we're told that they're okay, may not mean that they're okay. Maybe this is too much, you know? Maybe making our kids do a Pledge of Allegiance, making our kids wear shirts with things they love, incorporated with ideals that we want to put onto them, are just like not, you know, or maybe taking a step too far, even if it's like, I don't know, just has like a little fraction of influence, you know. It doesn't have any big influence, but just the fact that we're trying to get this extra fraction of influence, extra fraction of, you know, maybe for like a second making your kid think about how much he loves this country, about how much he wants to serve his country, for no reason at all, but to make him think that for a second. That seems kind of, I don't know. I feel like we're doing our kids a disservice by doing this, you know? In moments where it just matters just like a teeny bit whether we incorporate these ideals, that we incorporate these ideals. Like, when we really don't have to, it doesn't really feel necessary. Like, I don't know. I think in more larger, and I think it has a big effect on maybe more larger decisions or larger ideals of what we put on our kids. You know, it's like the saying, as above, so below. In this situation, the thing that's above, or, you know, like there's like a diagram, if you look it up on Google Images, pretty sure you'll find like a tree and all the roots that come down. And in this case, you know, as above is, you know, this father buying this kid a shirt with something loves dinosaurs. Man, my owner's over there. He hates me. I don't think he hates me. He doesn't respect me. Okay, I just don't want him to yell at me. You know, he's kind of intimidating. But fuck him. We'll move on, guys. You know, as above it's, you know, with the tree, it's oh god, it's the dad making a decision to buy his kid a dinosaur shirt who's holding an American flag rather than just a dinosaur being a dinosaur. And as so below, which is all the roots, all the rooted things that come into this father's decision to do that, is maybe because his own father would have done the same thing. That maybe he is just like similar to this like smaller decision is kind of like a symbol of this like bigger thing, these bigger ideals he's going to put into his kid. You can like judge based on this decision what else he's going to teach his kid about things in life, about our, you know, about the way we should think about our country, about the way we should think. You know, I think there is some food for thought there. Next time you see, I'm just talking fast because like I should be going in there to maybe get another delivery, something, running a little behind. But I'm going. I don't care what my owner thinks, you know, my manager. But yeah, so to fully conclude it, yeah, you see someone's kid who's wearing something that's kind of weird. You just like think like, wow, he didn't choose that himself, his parents did. You know, just think about like, you know, the way you dress yourself matters, but then the way you dress your kid, like, I can't even imagine choosing what to dress my kid. Will I give him like normal clothes? Will I dress him up really weirdly? I don't know. So I dress myself up really weirdly. Not really weirdly, but I think kind of weird. Some of my shirts are kind of ironic and stuff, you know. Would I dress my own kid up ironically? Like, I'm wearing a work shirt right now. Yeah, like I'm wearing a work shirt right now. From a past job I had like a few years ago. I'm wearing it ironically. I'm at work. I'm at a different job. I think it's kind of funny, but also it's kind of a nice shirt. So would I do the same thing for my kid? And if I did do that, you know, what would other people think of my kid? What would they think of me as a person, you know? Deciding to put them in this in ironic clothes. Would they just seem ironic, or would they kind of appreciate, you know, if it's actually a pretty nice shirt? Like, I just like the colors in it. Or I don't know. Like, I didn't wear it for a while because I didn't really start liking light blue until my girlfriend, she's obsessed with the color light blue, so I've started kind of getting in. I don't know. I'm starting to like the color a lot more. It sounds, you know, a bit romantic, but I don't know. I think it's you know, I think it gives me more respect for the color, for the shade. But yeah, food for thought, pizza for thought. That would be a cool YouTube name, Pizza for Thought. You know, delivering pizzas while sharing my thoughts. But no, we're sticking with Mimosa Cole. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. And yeah, give me comments if you have any thoughts, you know, any thoughts about this video or other ones or whatever. Comment on those ones. And yeah, take it easy.